Losing a car key or dealing with a cracked, unresponsive fob is just about one of the most frustrating errands you can run, especially when dealerships quote you astronomical prices for a simple plastic casing and a chip. That is where aftermarket solutions like this 5-button flip key from MechanMagic come into play, targeting popular GM vehicles from roughly 2010 up to 2021 like the Chevy Cruze, Equinox, Malibu, and Buick LaCrosse. Out of the box, what strikes you immediately is the reassuring weight of the plastic housing. It does not feel hollow or brittle like some cheap knockoffs floating around online. Instead, the shell has a solid, matte texture that mimics the factory original remarkably well, though the spring-loaded flip mechanism has a slightly sharper snap when you press the release button compared to a worn-out OEM unit. The package ships completely ready to roll with the internal circuit board and battery already installed, which saves you the tedious chore of swapping tiny components yourself. Now, here is the critical catch you need to keep in mind before grabbing one. This specific device relies on the OHT01060512 or VDT01060512 frequency and strictly supports standard keyed ignition vehicles only. If your ride features a push-to-start button or a proximity smart key system, this thing simply will not communicate with your car. For traditional keyed ignitions, however, the self-programming process is a huge money saver, as the manufacturer includes instructions to get the remote paired to the vehicle without needing an expensive trip to the dealership. The metal key blade arrives completely blank, meaning a quick stop at a local locksmith or hardware store is mandatory to get it cut to match your door locks and ignition cylinder. Once everything is cut and programmed, the button feedback is crisp and tactile, offering reliable response for locking, unlocking, the trunk release, and the remote start function from a decent distance across a parking lot. It makes for a surprisingly practical backup option to keep in a drawer or even a thoughtful replacement gift for a family member who has been wrestling with a taped-together key fob for months. At the end of the day, skipping the dealership markup makes minor inconveniences like getting a blade cut well worth the effort.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.